Hi folks, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Greg, this is all Aboot Candles. I'm your self-proclaimed Canadian candle connoisseur, and today I have a Goose Creek haul for you. Goose Creek just started delivering to Canada this year, and so I am like fully in my Goose Creek era. This is like the third or fourth order I've placed in a couple of months. And it's a pretty big one. All of these candles were between $12 and $14 Canadian. Goose Creek always has a sale going on. It says that their regular price on their 3 wicks is $36, which is insane. So far, I have not paid more than like $14 for one of their candles. And so if you're interested in checking them out and you're from Canada, I'd be definitely waiting until the price gets to 14 or below, because it will eventually. There's basically a sale every single weekend over there. And the delivery has been really good. I haven't experienced any broken candles or delays or anything like that. So yeah, I am in my Goose Creek era, guys. Let's see. I'm going to get right into the haul for you. These are all first sniffs for me. I haven't smelled any of these candles yet. I wanted to wait until you were with me. We have got a Cotton Vanilla Breeze here. And it's got white wax and it's got thin core wicks. I think this is the first time that I have seen the thin core wicks on a Goose Creek candle. I got all of the scent notes off of the website because not all of the candles have scent notes on the bottom of them, which is like really frustrating. I wish that all companies would put scent notes on all their candles, but it's not always like that. This is one of the ones that I'm really excited about. I love clean cotton fragrances and I love vanilla fragrances. So, oh, interesting. It's a really nice, airy vanilla. Yeah, it's not a really like sharp laundry detergent, linen type of cotton. It's much softer than that. It's nice. It really is nice. I like it. The scent notes for this one are, well, there's a scent story. You know how much I love reading a scent story. Enjoy the crisp, fresh air and delicate smell of vanilla blossoms as you hang your clean linens out to dry. Like it's like a Little House on the Prairie times. It's good. Okay, so we've got sunlit cotton, warm breeze, cashmere, and vanilla. Yeah, and it's definitely got that. It reminds me a little bit of fresh coconut and cotton from Bath and Body Works. If you were to replace that coconut with vanilla, I feel like that would be pretty similar to what you have here. I like it. I like it a lot. Cashmere, I think, is sort of hinting at a bit of a little musky undertone on the bottom. And the top note is it's like a smooth vanilla. And yeah, you definitely get a little bit of an airy linen vibe to it as well. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. I'm liking this one a lot. I'm looking forward to this one. Up next, we have Tuscan Vinyard. I'm kind of hoping that this is a little bit like Wine Cellar from BBW, but we shall see. What it smells like. The fruity aroma of sun-ripened, vine-fresh grapes from Italy. Prominent scent notes: grapes, dewy leaves, berries, and wine. Okay. It's not like Wine Cellar from Bath and Body Works, but it's nice. I like it. Yeah, I like that it's not a sweet fragrance. It definitely is more of a wine fragrance. There's definitely a strong note of like fermentation in there. And fermentation always sort of signifies like a wine fragrance or an alcoholic fragrance. I'm not... Dewy leaves, there is... Yeah, there's a botanical aspect to this, but what I'm getting first and foremost is a very like fermented grape scent. And I like it. It's not quite what I was expecting. And I think I'm gonna have to burn this one before I can really pass firm judgment. But yeah, Tuscan Vineyard. Next up, we have Boardwalk Cone. I'm expecting this to smell pretty similar to Berry Waffle Cone from Bath and Body Works. I have heard Goose Creek reviewers say that this is a pretty obvious dupe. The scent story is spend the day at the boardwalk! Exclamation point. The smells of sweet ice cream and warm waffle cones fill the air. Prominent scent notes: blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, waffle cone, caramel, and vanilla. It is extremely similar to berry waffle cone. I think I might actually have a berry waffle cone handy and I want to go get it. I'll be right back. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. Very, very similar indeed. They are remarkably similar. I think that I like the Bath and Body Works one a bit more. Yeah. But man, this is pretty spot on. I feel like this, I feel like the Goose Creek one has the sort of waffle cone, vanilla and caramel dialed up a little bit more than the berries. And the Bath and Body Works one is very waffle cone heavy as well. But I think there's a bit more of a brightness to the berry note in this. I have to say, I think this one smells a little bit flatter on cold, but you don't know it until you burn it, right? We shall see. Next up I have cookie dough bites. I'm a sucker for things like this. I do like chocolate candles once in a while. Not all the time, but sometimes. What it smells like. If you can resist eating them uncooked, preheat the oven to 450. Guilty excitement builds as the smell of warm cookie dough fills the air. Prominent scent notes: warm cookie dough, chocolate chips, melted butter, sweet vanilla, and sugar. Okay. Yeah, I like it. It does smell more like cookie dough than a baked chocolate chip cookie. And I think that that's because of the buttery note. There is a very buttery note in this that makes it smell more like cookie dough than a baked cookie. How interesting. I mean, I'd say that first and foremost, this is a chocolate candle, but there's definitely a starchiness to it and a bakery component that's really quite nice. Okay, next up we have Rose Petal Icing. I also have high expectations for this one because I really do love scents that sort of mix floral with some sort of like a bakery or a gourmand situation. What it says: it smells like sweet as a rose. Enjoy bright pink rose petals with a soft layer of creamy vanilla sugar. Prominent scent notes: pink rose, water lily, apple, grapefruit, and vanilla icing. Oh. Ooh, that grapefruit note is definitely in here. Yeah, at the top note of this candle is like a very, very sharp, noticeable grapefruit. And at first, it's almost a little bit startling. But yeah, once you get underneath it, there is a little bit of apple in there, which I find interesting. There is something vaguely floral. The scent notes list rose and water lily. Water lily I would never pick out on this, but there is definitely a rose-ish floral in there. I can't decide if I like this or not. I think I do. I have to get past that sort of the top grapefruitiness of it all. It's a bit abrasive at first, but there is more depth to it than just that. Thank goodness. Really interesting. This one's gonna have to be burned so that I can see who it really is. Next up, we have pink sugar cookies. Cute packaging. The scent story on this. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and these lovely cookies are too. Prominent scent notes: warm sugar cookie, pink cherry icing, and sprinkled vanilla sugar. It's just dawning on me now, guys, that this was obviously like their Valentine's Day situation. Duh. That's why they were only like $12. This smells very, very much like a pink sugar cookie. You know those sugar cookies that you can get in like the bakery section at grocery stores, and they're white sugar cookies and then they have that pink frosting on top? That is absolutely what this is, 100%, like very spot on. There's nothing floral about it. There is a little bit of a fruity cherryness in the background. I'm getting a little bit of almond. There's no almond in the scent notes, but I definitely feel like there's a little bit of almond in this sugar cookie. Yeah, I really like it. I really like this one. I'm excited. All right, next up we have Whitewater Springs. Nice, pretty wraparound. You guys know I am such a sucker for ozone-y, briny, aquatic candles, and so this just sounded right up my alley. The scent story: lose yourself in relaxation as you soak in remote island hot springs. Oh, that actually does sound really nice right about now. I'm thinking about taking a little trip up to Banff next weekend, which is kind of like a touristy town here in Alberta, and they've got some really incredible hot springs. The scent notes are rushing waters, grapefruit, salt, blooms, and eucalyptus. Uh-oh, there's that grapefruit note again. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, I like this one. Rushing waters, grapefruit, salt, blooms, and eucalyptus. I'm not getting the grapefruit very much. The eucalyptus is a really nice lower level of eucalyptus. It's not super abrasive. And it's quite briny. There's a lot of saltiness in there. It says blooms. I'm assuming that that is like, I feel like I get a little bit of lily out of this, like a little bit of a soft white floral. But first and foremost, it's a very aquatic, briny, ozone-y situation. I really like this one. Yeah, Whitewater Springs. Excited to fire that one up. And I've got one left, and it's pretty similar to Whitewater Springs. This is Cliffside Spray. Yeah, another really pretty wraparound job on this. Cliffside Spray, cold water splash against warm sunlit island cliffs. So refreshing! Exclamation point. Prominent scent notes: salt water, ocean air, blooms, soft fir, lemon, and white woods. This one is surprisingly different to the Whitewater Springs because this one does have a fairly prominent lemony note in the background, as well as soft fir. By that I mean it's a fir tree. Yeah, there's a little bit of an evergreen tree happening in there. Very ozone-y, briny, aquatic. With a dash of lemon. White woods, I'm not picking up too much on a woodiness, but I like it. Mmm, Cliffside Spray. And that's all I have for you today. 2, 4, 6, 8 Goose Creek candles. I will get back to you on how they all do and perform. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back tomorrow with the weekly wax wrap up. And until then, my friends, let's burn some candles and bitch about it. Thanks, folks. Bye-bye.